Right, okay, hello people. This is just a quick one. This is not my usual stuff, but a bit of a review of Sugar Bay Barbados. I'm up on the main road. Something in my mouth. Up on the main road in the morning. It's pretty busy. It is quite busy, but people are going to work. We're not. So Sugar Bay itself. So first things first. The reason I'm doing this video is I wanted to put to bed some things that people have been saying or asking questions about stuff that they're concerned about. First things first, I need to tell you that I'm a little bit of a fan of Sugar Bay. This is my third visit here, so it's not, I think it's pretty proven that I like the place. Also shows I'm not particularly adventurous either, in terms of where I go and stay. So they just opened the barrier for me so I can walk through. Right, so Sugar Bay itself. Oh look, there's so much to say, and you can read so much about it online, and I'm sure if you go onto the Sugar Bay Facebook group, which isn't run by Sugar Bay by the way, it is actually run by a guy called Peter Ward, who is a visitor who started up the page, and if you look at the number of members, it's just thousands of people now having a look. But right, here we go. Here's a little bit. So up the top end, so this is near the entrance, you have Blush, which is like a tea shop, and apparently it's the most photographed tea shop in Barbados. I think Amanda Holden brought her daughter here to do some Insta stuff. Maybe if only I were popular, I'd do the same thing. And also this is the entrance up to Sizzle, and the restaurant Sizzle. And you can go online, you can see pictures inside of Sizzle. I'm not going to take you in there, there's no need. But I also want to answer the thing about people saying, oh, it's really hot in Sizzle. Yes, it can be quite warm. There's no aircon in Sizzle because it's all open verandas. So all you'd be doing is sticking a load of cold air, which would just obviously be disappearing outside. The shutters are closed at the moment at the top because it's daytime and the restaurant's not open. They're open in the evening, and of course you're in the Caribbean, so you know, there are times when it gets a little bit warm. It also has the silver fox. I have no idea what the silver fox is. I haven't even looked into that. Someone look into it, let me know, because I don't know. I'm just going to take you down the main drive, and show you some other bits. Okay, I'm going to swap this round. My little DJI Pocket 3. Okay, we play a little game, my partner and I, when we're out here, which is spot the German car. Because of the whole import tax and everything else, you'll find huge numbers of Japanese cars. Obviously not UK stuff. Cars, little cats. They're not around. So we play the game. But in all honesty, unless you're going out, you're not going to be walking back down this drive very often. But this is the main entrance to the hotel. Is there? This is a lovely little bandy veranda area out the front here, which always is in this lovely shade. And then there's a little pathway that leads up to. You go up through and up to those steps, and what you get up there is there's the late night bar, which opens after all the entertainment finishes at the main hotel, so it's around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. That opens, so people who want to carry on drinking well into the evening and have some music and a little bit of dance can go up there and do that. We'll just avoid people. So well, good morning. Yeah, and then and so you can go up there, and there's also a games room for the kids, and there is a gym, which I hasten to say I have never visited, because I don't do gyms. That's not my thing. So anyway, just keep moving. I'm going to keep this flowing, because otherwise it's going to be a whole world of boredom for you. And also, you can understand my perspective is I've been here as a couple of times. I also brought the whole family. So there were, like I say, there were tons of us, about 14 of us, 13 of us actually. So that was families. So it was the family. So it was us as the grandparents. And I know I look so young. Us as the grandparents, and then the kids and their kids. Yeah, so we've had the experience of what it's like as a family and what it's like just as couples. We were told when we first booked this by Keone, they said, oh yeah, it's a great honeymoon destination. No, I wouldn't have said it's a honeymoon destination necessarily. I think that would probably pigeonhole it too closely into something which might conjure up images that just wouldn't be correct. It's a lovely place and the people are awesome, which is why we come back. So bear in mind, everything I tell you is going to be slightly biased because I really like this place. I'll switch around again. Switch around again. So this is the main entrance. So your taxi will drop you off here. And when you are always greeted by somebody, someone will meet you and take you into reception where you do your checking in. So you have this outer curve, and then you'll come through into this small lounge area. Oh my god, that lounge music is so poor this morning. I've never noticed that before. And this is the main reception. Morning!
Good morning.
Okay, so this is where you'd be greeted, and you will end up, so you have to pay your tax for being in Barbados, which is a standard thing your agent should have told you about. Your check-in, your sign-in, and your sign-in process is it's a sign-in. It's pretty straightforward. Put your details in. Small deposit of $200, which they'll take on your card that you get back at the end. Just make sure you don't trash the room while you're here. And that's it. And someone will take you to your room. They'll take your bags to your room. Make sure you're all settled and everything's okay. It really is an easy process. And if you've been stressed, don't worry, because they will get you a drink while you're checking in. Someone will sort that out for you. Whatever you want. And it just makes life easy. So rather than pushing on through the hotel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sweep round to the pool, because it's that time of day where I've heard people say, is it true that people load the sunbeds up early doors with towels? Right, caveat right now, it's breakfast time, so I would expect to see some people will have probably walked down and stuck some towels onto sunbeds. And so let's have a look. Okay, so looking around, yeah, I mean, I walked through here on the way up to start the videoing, and there were less towels, so some people have come and done a little bit of a towelage thing, but all of these are free. So I do not think it is as bad as people may well make out. And like I say, it's that time of day where things might start happening. Okay, there is the main pool. Quite conscious of doing this video whilst people are on holiday. Going to try and avoid getting people in, because that would just be mean. Morning. I think younger people are getting so used to this whole vlogging thing that it's not as unusual. Not as unusual. It's normal. Like I say, the people here are super nice, and also you get to talk to other people on holiday if you want. Yeah, not everybody does. So I'm just walking past a group of people that I know, so I'm not going to get them in because I probably won't like it. Morning, Dave. I'm good, thanks. Like I say. Right. So this is the main bar area. Okay, so you've got the main bar, and then this is the restaurant area. In there, inside the glass there, is where the reef buffet is, where all the different food is. Again, people having breakfast, so I'm swapping around. I'm not going to be intrusive. That would just be rude. I can't be doing that. Good morning. Can't be doing that morning. Okay, so in terms of, like I say, it's the people. It is the people here is the reason why you keep coming back. So not because of this guy. This guy's name's Nicholas. He's a git. All right. If anybody says that he's really nice, I mean, other than the fact he started following me on Instagram with some weird tag, but I now know his year of birth because it's part of his tag. So you know, people are nice. This is Helen. Helen is awesome. Helen and I are going to get married one day. I've been flirting outrageously with her over the last 2 years. I'm wearing her down, slowly but surely. She had a day off yesterday to recover from my outrageousness. Good morning. Yeah, morning, Joe. Okay, so I'm fantastic, and you're looking gorgeous as well. See, she's muscling in on Helen. That's it. I'm in high demand. Clearly, that's what it is. But ultimately, I think this is why people keep coming back. So this is the main bar area, and you can get drinks throughout the day. Yeah, hang on, swapping you back round. So like I say, main bar, which then leads onto the beach. This is where I'm going to take you now. Now, I mean, if you're sat at the bar, there are worse views. I mean, there are better views, obviously. You got a bit of Joan, but I mean, there are worse views you can see than this. Oh. We're going to have to edit some of this. Yes, on the beach. Okay, so it's quite early on the beach. And you know what? A few sunbeds are pre-toweled, but it is around breakfast time, so I'd expect that. What you find is people who are a little bit jet lagged will actually be out here from, 6 o'clock in the morning, because the sun's up. It's a nice time to be up and about. So they'll have gone and had breakfast, and a towel will be left. I rocked up about 10 o'clock the other morning after quite a lengthy night before, and when I did that, I did find that most of the sunbeds were occupied, but not all. And all I did was have to ask someone just to grab a sunbed for me and move it to the location I wanted, which they did. I then grabbed an umbrella and put that on the ground. So that was all fine and dandy. So I, getting up late, did not find that I couldn't get a sunbed. Might not have been in the place exactly where I wanted it to be, but it was certainly in the sunshine and being very lovely. So you've got these little different verandah type poddy things. In all honesty, we quite like those. We don't need to be right in the middle of the beach, and we're not worried about being right by the sea and actually being back there. Quite like to watch people, a little bit of people watching, see what's going on, see what people are saying. So yeah, we do a little bit of that. Morning. Let's do a little bit of that. Here is a volleyball net that Wilson, somebody I met here, keeps insisting on playing games with me. It's just a surefire way to sweat more water out of your body than you need to. But each their own. Do not expect the beach, okay, to be kept in the same way as beaches in the Maldives, for example, where they've got people out and picking up all the leaves and sweeping them down every day. Beach does get swept down, obviously, and gets tidied up, but don't expect it to be absolutely pristine. This is it's a proper working hotel. So you find that people are doing stuff all the time. So as we holiday makers mess it up, they do their best to keep on top of it. But I tell you what, everything's done with a smile. Everyone's really supportive and nice, and the staff get to know you. That's the thing. It's not like they're just serving; they're actually interested, talk, and help you out with stuff. Right. Okay. So this is down to where the Collins Bar and where you get lunchtime food. So everything's closed up in the morning. It's first thing in the morning, so it is pretty early. So exactly the same thing. You get all the bar work you need during the day is there as well. So you can get drinks from 10 a.m. From Collins, and this is another one of the little restaurants for lunchtime. So from lunchtime, I think it's through till 6. I want to say it's open. And this is a place, look, it's burgers, hot dogs, there'll be some, I don't know, there'll be some Bayesian rice and peas and maybe some southern fried chicken, not southern fried chicken, sweet and sour chicken, that type of stuff. It's a really good alternative to the main reef restaurant. Don't fear there not being tons and tons of restaurants with the bill all-inclusive. My main worry when I first booked here was that I wouldn't be able to find anything I wanted to eat. That if it was only really the reef restaurant for during the day and this bar here with food, I'd be limited with my choices. And I'm a fussy bugger, so yeah, I'm fussy, but not as fussy as my missus, who is fussy. Just stuff she doesn't like. So they will knock up stuff for you. If you really don't like anything there, they'll sort you out. Don't expect a 3-course meal to be magic from nowhere for you, but you know, if you want variations, it's like everywhere else. Just ask and they will they'll sort it out. Right, so looking back up at the main building, we love these rooms down here. This is our fave, is to be down here and be able to walk straight out into the beach. Oh, look, that's what you're looking out on. It's pretty spectacular. I'm trying to think what else I need to tell you. You're coming on holiday. The rooms, look online at the pictures of the different rooms. They're always clean, always tidy, looked after every day. If there's anything else you want in your room, just let them know and they'll do their best to accommodate you. Like I say, the whole point of this place is that they're just so lovely, so helpful. Right, let's have a think. What have I missed? What have I missed? There's a really nice restaurant. Oh, there's Umi as well, which is another restaurant which we've never eaten in. Our kids have eaten there because we're fussy. My other half, my partner, she doesn't like, I don't know, she doesn't like stuff. She doesn't like, I'm trying to think what, sushi type food. It was very sushi-esque, and that is not her thing. Yeah, so yeah, you're not be getting that, and so she hasn't eaten up there, so I haven't eaten up there. Kids have, so it's great. My stepdaughter, when she ate up there because she didn't like the food up there, she asked for food from the other restaurant, and they cooked it from Sizzle and they brought it down for her. It just gives you an idea of the type of place this is. But that's it. Well, you know, there isn't a lot to say. Food's amazing, people are amazing, rooms are clean, beaches are great. You know, what more can I say? It's just a great place to be. So we're going to pass Nicholas again. Give me a little hug. Yeah, it'd be YouTube famous before you know it. Right, that's it, people. I'm going back to bed because it was a late one for me last night.